Hello, my name is Giselle and this is Vybechecktarot. I'm going to be doing a general energy reading for the sign of Libra. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. As I'm shuffling the cards, I'm getting a very strong energy that Libras, you have experienced a very monumental change, a life-changing experience, whether that be a birth of a child, a marriage, relocation. It's something monumental that has triggered a lot of your fears of restarting somehow. It's also giving me the energy of triggers that you've had, possibly thinking you've made the wrong decision. So let's just go ahead and get into the energy and see what we have. We have Gemini energy. We have Libra, your own energy. Yes, so we have inner child healing. Union in sync in reverse. We have time is ticking. And we have this energy of like an explosive change, live changing, right? We also have fulfilled in reverse. Divine masculine, new beginnings, and acquiring knowledge. Okay, let's get into this energy. Okay, so as I mentioned, there's some type of huge monumental change that left you a little bit unsteady, feeling unbalanced. It's almost like you weren't able to make up your mind, so you just allowed it to happen, because there is some type of time frame around it. So in efforts to not lose something, you made a fast decision that ultimately brought you to this unfulfilled state of mind. So this Gemini energy is the energy of someone being very curious, someone being very witty, but also they're very indecisive and impulsive. So that comes to that unbalancing scales, right, that you have here with the Libra energy. And it says, I know I acted as if I couldn't make up my mind about our relationship, but it was really because I was scared of hurting you and scared of hurting me. So this seems to be about a current love interest. And I believe it has a lot to do with your inner child healing and not being fulfilled in your life with your current situation or relationship, whether that be your partnership, business, or just your inner surroundings. So there's a sense of you feeling like the person that you're with is such an amazing person, but for whatever reason, it's almost like you feel like there's some unfulfillment. You keep on telling yourself that you're not fully fulfilled. You have the union in sync in reverse. It says, I want to commit to you. I want to hold your hand in sickness and health. I want to walk into the sunset with you and never look back. I need to release certain commitments and fully commit to you. So again, there's some type of energy where you're feeling drawn to a certain part of your life that doesn't include this current relationship. There may be an intense connection with somebody else or an intense commitment to someone else. Maybe you have children with someone else, or maybe you're still involved in a marriage. Not really sure. I'll pull some more cards to kind of figure out where we're going with this. So you're definitely trying to get more clarity and focus. You are very generous. You're very generous with your money. You're very generous with your time, but it almost seems like you're not ever fully there when you're with somebody. You're either thinking about work, or you're thinking about your partner, or you're thinking about someone else. It's always like you're there, but not there, if that makes sense. You also have the card of new beginning, fresh start, and open mind, knowing where you lacked in the past and using that to create success, allowing yourself to accept changes that might bring good things to you. So you are looking forward to a new start. Like I said, there's a monumental change in your life that has prompted these inner fears and child healing that you haven't addressed, right? So it's going back to that and exploring your authentic feelings and parts of you that may have been rejected or labeled as inappropriate or too much by others, especially by your caregivers growing up, right? So let's just dig right into that energy a little bit more. Okay, you have breaking barriers and Pisces. There may be a Pisces energy that you feel very drawn to. They're very intuitive. They're very mystical. They have an aura about them that just captivates you, right? Something about this individual, and I don't know if it's your current partner or someone on the outside, but you're definitely drawn to them. It's almost like a magnetic pull where you can't pull yourself away from it. So with the breaking barriers card, it seems like you're being more realistic and being truthful with yourself and understanding where you stand with certain situations, whether it be your current commitment or your unexplainable pull towards this other individual with Pisces energy. Like I said, this is a person that I see that's very, very confident. They have this radiance about them, almost like a mystical, magical being. They walk into a room and everybody is focused on them. They have a sensual side of them. They're super, super confident, but there's something that is just so alluring and so sexy. And I can't even pinpoint it. It's just their aura. Look at the way that she's sitting. Like, and again, this is just energy. It could be, masculine or feminine. But the way that they're sitting, it's just a very poised confidence, like almost like it just captivates you. It's the best way that I can put it. Okay. So we have great source of power, ego-driven in reverse, family ties, charismatic, Casanova, and we have desensitized. Okay, so what this is telling me is that this person of Pisces energy, again, it doesn't have to be the sign, it's just the energy, they have a great power over you, and they've always had this grip on your heart, right? It's almost like you see this amazing future with them, but you can't get past the friend zone, maybe, possibly. You see as this person that's your divine partner. They may be in another commitment where it really hits on your ego, right? Because you definitely feel like this person deserves more. And there's family ties, and this current situation or partnership that you're in, it's definitely someone that you have taken for granted in the past, but it's someone that has taught you a lot of spirituality and that has such a light to them. However, again, you don't understand the connection that you have with this Pisces energy. It may feel that when you're with them, it just feels magnetic and just bright is the best way that I can explain it. There may have been a time where you felt isolated either from your current partner or this Pisces energy, where you felt like you were numbing your pain. It really tore you apart, and you were able to process your feelings and emotions, which made you jump into this quick decision to kind of rectify that situation because you felt like you were on a time clock. Yeah, you have Leo energy, which is very magnetic, very outgoing, romantic. They're a leader. They are very kind of like that energy of like a peacock, right? Always a center of attention. Let me pull some cards for your current partner, and then I'll move forward to your love interest, if this is two separate people. So the card that fell before I was able to shuffle was the Ten of Pentacles. You may have thought that, giving into your current partner or giving them what they needed would bring you this happy family, happy life. Somehow it doesn't appear to be that way because your energy is being drawn in other areas in your life. Let me see what's going on. You have the Queen of Wands and the Judgment, as well as the 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is good energy, Libra. You're moving towards healing that inner child, right? And putting down the weight of what's kept you down in the past and what's kept you from moving forward, especially in love. But again, this Queen of Wands is not your current partner. This is somebody, and it gives me the energy of somebody that's really in their power, that again is magnetic. It may be this Pisces energy, but it's somebody that really stood in their power. You also feel very judged by this person. They really have a big effect on you when they provide opinions about your life or what they disagree with. They're very blunt in their expressions, and it really, really takes a toll on you. Let me see how they feel. How does this Pisces energy feel towards my beautiful Libra? Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles. They're not working towards this relationship. And the Nine of Wands, they're blocking you. So essentially, they're not working towards building this connection. They definitely have a sense of blocking that energy or blocking anything from going forward. There may have been discussions that they've had with you where they're very straight out as to their reasonings why they don't want to move forward or what has bothered them in the past. Let me see what else. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, they don't feel like you can provide them with a happy outcome. They don't believe in a outcome that is positive for both of your lives based on your current situation, if that makes sense. So as I was going to shuffle more cards, the card that came out was lusting and chemistry. So definitely feel like you have a lot of lust over this person. It's almost like a forbidden fruit. There's a lot of sexual tension between you two because of that attraction and passion. It may be on both ends or it may just be on your end. I'm not really sure. Let me pull some cards to see what the blockages are. The blockage is an intuition. It's an inner knowing that this connection just can't move forward. It hasn't been able to get off the ground. Let me see your current connection and where you're at. So your current connection is a hopeful connection, but there's also a lot of heart fog. You may be expecting a new child in your life, or you may have just found out, or you may have just had a new child. This is something that, or you're hoping for it, something that either you or your partner manifested. But again, there's a lot of heart fog. There's a lot of blocked up emotions, and it may be because you're not fully fulfilled in this relationship. There's something that you keep on telling yourself that you're missing. Only You came out in reverse. We have Foundation in reverse, which is an established family, right? So if it's in reverse, you don't feel like you have that yet. And Death. So there is a lack of awareness and importance and value to what you have currently. There's a fear of going too deep. So when I look at this card, I look at, how deep are you willing to go to heal those childhood wounds? How deep are you willing to go to put down the weight that you've been carrying all these years? You're completely aware of it. You're aware of the importance and the value that it would have on your life, the impact, if you would fix the things that are holding you back from moving forward. It'll catapult you forward, honestly, but you just need to do the work. Okay, I'm gonna get some cards, and when I was shuffling, the first card that came out was Why Can't I Tell You the Truth? So I'm gonna leave that one out and let you kind of hold on to that, and then we'll come back to it. That's a lot of messages, so let's see where it takes us. Please do what is best for your heart. What do you see in me? I wish I could understand you. Why is it that you love me? Okay. It appears that, again, place the energy where it fits, right? So right now you're needing to figure out yourself, figure out where you stand emotionally. You're not able to fully tell the truth on where you stand mentally because you're afraid of losing this connection that you're in. You want them to do the best for themselves because you honestly have a lot of love for them and they're such a beautiful person. And you don't understand what they see in you. You don't understand why they love you. But again, it comes back to this inner child healing that needs to be worked on. Also, coming over to this end, to this other energy, I wish I could understand you. So this is really something that's so puzzling to you. You don't understand the pull that you have towards this Pisces energy, right? And again, it doesn't have to be that sign. It's just the energy. You don't understand why they continue to pull at your heartstrings and why you continue to hope for this new beginning and this partnership, because you really feel like this person has everything that you want. They captivate you. They are like your muse. You have them as like queen energy, someone that is like a power couple for you. How do they see you? So let me answer that question before I give you some guidance. How does this other energy feel about my beautiful Libra? Oh, okay. I can't take it anymore. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. So they may see you as someone that's very giving, someone that's very generous, as I said, someone that is very drawn to them. So they may take that for granted at times. Let me pull some other cards. Yeah, let me pull some other cards for energy to kind of figure out where they stand, because Four of Swords, so not really taking action towards you. They're kind of just standing back and seeing what you do. And Judgment, again, you've kind of picked it up where they do judge you, or they're very blunt on their communication. So you do feel very judged by them. But you have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Swords. They can't see anything moving forward beyond what you currently have at this time. They're definitely not wanting to take any action. They don't see any concrete relationship with you at this time. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're not. The Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. They do enjoy when you guys do go out. They do enjoy being around you. They love your energy and you guys do vibe, because I do see a very magnetic relationship between you two, but they're just not willing to pour anything beyond the friendship, if that makes sense. They may be in a current relationship. Let me get some more information. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. They're not willing to work towards this connection for whatever reason. I don't know if they're in a current relationship or if they just want to keep it platonic between you two. And you have the Two of Pentacles. They feel like you juggle a lot. They feel like you juggle. Maybe this person knows that you're in your current connection and you pursue them during your current connection, and they just feel like you're not capable of being committed to one person because they feel like you're constantly juggling. And on the outside, you appear happy, but you pursuing them gives them like this different outlook on you. Like, okay, he's happy, or he shows that he's super happy with his relationship, but then he's pursuing me, right? Or she's pursuing me, whatever the energy. Like I said, it's not masculine or feminine, it's just an energy. Let's just determine the energy of what's blocking them from moving towards your connection. The Tower in reverse. So there may have been something that happened where you guys were moving past that platonic relationship, but then something occurred where they didn't feel safe enough, or the commitment wasn't concrete enough. Again, maybe it could be because of the juggling and they felt like you were not committed or serious, or you were kind of flip-flop with your energy. So that may have caused a mistrust in the connection. Clarify this Tower in reverse. They're out of that energy though, so they are moving forward, and you do have like more of a happy energy. Yeah, so see, this is like a card of like a third party. You have Temperance, and you have the Two of Wands and Three of Cups. So yeah, they feel like you're like a Rico Suave type of energy. They definitely feel like they're stuck in between wanting to move forward and holding back constantly. But again, because they've always felt like the third party, or there's always been a third party involved. But they do see you as someone that constantly comes to them, showers them with love and showers them with affection and compliments, and they really do enjoy the time with you. Okay, now let's go ahead and move forward to your guidance, your guided messages to close out the reading. So you have the intuition, cleansing, and boundaries card that came up. So what this is really telling me is that pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your thoughts, really focus in on what's healthy and what's not healthy. Because remember, what we feed our minds, what we feed will continue. If you feed anger, it's going to continue. If you feed addictions, it's going to continue. If you feed understanding, love, positivity, it's going to continue and grow. So it's asking you to be conscious on what you feed, so that that positivity and that light and that abundance continues to grow. It's almost like you have an angel and devil on your shoulder, and they're both equally tugging at you, and you're constantly in your head about which direction to go, good, bad, and different, right? So it's really just honing in and paying attention to trust your intuition and trust yourself. And sometimes our intuition can appear as something that feels negative or a red flag, but it's merely just inner child triggers or past relationship triggers. So we really need to pay attention to understand what is true and what is cultivated from fear. Cleaning and cleansing that inner child wound and really allowing yourself to move forward and setting healthy boundaries, whether it be for your current relationship or this interest. And it's so funny because every time I come to the side, it's so magnetic. It's almost like my hands feel fire when I'm over here. Like, it's almost like this person gets you so hot and bothered, it consumes you, where you lose all rationale when it comes to them. And it's so bizarre. The connection is so intense. Like, I can literally feel the magnetic vibes here. Like, I'm so drawn to this area and this energy. So whoever this person is, I don't blame you. Okay, my beautiful Libra, I hope that this helped you, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye for now.